A note, on religion. I'm reading through a book, a vast book on religion, the religions of the world actually, and I went through Hinduism, Chinese religions and Japanese because I must confess I have some interest in that, hence I skipped through some pages, otherwise I would just search for the chapter on Judaism because that's the point for now, for this note. But not as much of an interest as to get into the details and read about these many gods in the case of the Hindus. And so I breezed through, as I said, and reached Judaism, which I'm very interested in. In fact, there were times years ago when I thought I must have or maybe I hoped, I couldn't say must have, I wish I had some trace of Jewish blood, because I have an affinity for this language. Anime da berțat ivrit, nipagesh mahar baboker, nesia tova, buhima baim, ani oegotar, eze yofi, mitsuyan, and on. Which means I can speak some Hebrew, and I used to have more than 100 words. The vocabulary of the Donald, who speaks Turkish in the assessment of Philip Roth. Philip Roth said that guy up there, the Donald, has 77 words or so, and that should be called not English but Turkish, which might be similar to my Hebrew, but it used to be. I used to have more, but I did work with Jewish people a lot. I met with so I learned it, and I had a very keen interest, and my affection for this wonderful people who gave us so many of the geniuses, of the luminaries, of the. He wants to eat that flower, and it's a pity we can't send smells. And that's a small flower which sends its smell through this whole ground floor. Recently I had an argument in the summer. There was this guy who was claiming that Jewish people were never attacked. So, and I don't speak with him anymore. We used to say hello and speak, not anymore. I mean, he's out of the picture for me. And we really shouted, had a shouting match because this is stupid. This people had to suffer through so much, millennia of segregation and racism and so on. And, as I was saying, this from Einstein to Henry Kissinger, from Hollywood. I think there's the few films which can be made without the Jewish creativity and input. There's Marcel Proust and so many other scientists, people of the arts, and so that's fabulous. The proportion of geniuses to this small population is incredible. I don't think there is any other group in the world who gave so much. And in terms of religion, that's what's studying and getting into, because again, without this cultural support, without these roots, religious ultimately, that's what identifies Jewish people, I would say, that Judaism and religion. And this needs to be an incredible set of values, rules, and beliefs that they gave this strong, wonderful people. It's also true that so many are not. I mean, I'm thinking Mel Brooks now, and the way he mocks, mocks, I don't know, makes jokes. Yeah, well, there's another creative side of the Jewish people for you. The jokes, many jokes they created. And I'm thinking History of the World, Mel Brooks, the director, writer, actor in it, many more. And Moses, Moses getting the laws. So Moses is going to on the famous, well-known mountain, and Moses, can you hear me? I hear you, a deaf man can hear you. What is that? Nothing. So he comes back with the famous laws, he has them on stone tablets, or no iPad, even if he would put it in the film, because he put an African American coming out of the Roman Senate, an oxymoron of course, but with a stereo. Won't you take me to Funky Town? So he's joking all the way through. And Moses is coming back with the 2 tablets and says, Jewish people, I bring you the 15th, and 1 tablet is cracked from 10 commandments. There were initially 15, where to understand. I didn't get into this, but hopefully tomorrow more.